So today I want to do a little bit of myth busting, and I want to talk about the myth that sugar feeds cancer. Oh my god, sugar feeds cancer. So if you got cancer, don't eat sugar, don't eat fruit, it'll feed the cancer. And this is a ridiculous statement, in the sense that it's a misunderstanding of basic physiology. Because yes, sugar feeds cancer cells, because sugar feeds every cell. Every cell in the human body is fed by sugar. The question is now, suppose you had cancer, is it possible to starve the cancer cells for sugar? Because that's what people essentially say that you should do, right? Don't eat sugar, don't eat fruit, because then you'll be able to starve your cancer cells. This is a misunderstanding, because our body works in the way that it will maintain a constant blood sugar. If not, you'll die, right? The blood sugar is kept stable as part of the homeostasis, as part of the status quo of the human system, the bodily system. So blood sugar will stay stable no matter what. That's why we have insulin. That's why we have many other hormones as well that regulate blood sugar. If it goes too high, you die. If it goes too low, you die. That's why diabetes is a very dangerous condition, because you can die actually if blood sugar goes too far out of the range. So even if you were fasting, even if you were not eating food at all, just drinking water for weeks, your blood sugar still remains stable. You're not eating, but your blood sugar remains stable. The body takes from its fat reserves, converts it into sugar, and keeps the blood sugar stable. So in a way you could look at it like there's the blood, which is the river of life flowing through the body, and then on the other side of that barrier is the cells. And the cells of our body, including cancer cells, are fed by the blood. The blood distributes nutrients and eliminates waste products for the whole body. So essentially, if you're starving yourself for sugar, your body will simply make sugar of whatever you got. If it's fat, or if it's even protein in a dire situation where there's no more fat reserves, the body will go to protein stores to convert that to sugar. But no matter what, your body keeps the blood sugar stable until you die. So you cannot, no matter how much you want to and how much you try, you cannot starve your body for sugar. So now that's out of the way, let's think about another little interesting point here that's important to mention. If you're eating too much fat, if there's too much fat in your bloodstream, that will actually interfere with the processing of sugar. So this is actually what causes diabetes, too much fat. On the other hand, if you did choose to eliminate sugar from your diet, or fruit, or any kind of carbohydrates, you're gonna end up eating fat instead. And fat interferes with the body's ability to process that sugar in the bloodstream. So it's not really sugar that causes the blood sugar spikes that people experience in the diabetes and all that. It's actually the fat, because the fat sort of coats everything and interferes with the action of insulin, so that the blood sugar builds up a bit too high and then it plunges afterwards. It's a complicated mechanism, but essentially you cannot starve your body for sugar, but you can create blood sugar imbalances by eating too much fat. And blood sugar imbalances might affect cancer growth. Too much protein is another thing that affects cancer growth, but that's another topic altogether. So really, I just wanted to touch on that particular subject. You cannot starve yourself from sugar. Your body creates more sugar of whatever you got. So you might as well just eat sugar in the first place. Don't force the body to have to spend all that energy converting fat into sugar, converting protein into sugar. Supply the body with what it needs, which is sugar and protein and fat and all the other micronutrients, of course. But if you're eating whole foods, fruits with natural sugar in them, you'll get all the fiber, all the water, all the calcium, iron, potassium, sodium. It's all there in the fruit. So just eat whole food to the you know, to the degree that you need. Eat as much calories as you need, and all the other nutrients just fall into place beautifully. That's how it is with fruit, because that's our species-specific diet. That's what we're physiologically, anatomically, biochemically designed to eat. So, create health, and hopefully cancer will not really be an issue if you're healthy. If you're unhealthy, well, there's going to be a whole host of diseases with different names that you're going to experience, and it's not really necessary to think about cures for each individual disease. Just focus on creating health. Alright, thanks a lot for watching. If you like the video, you can give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe if you haven't done so already, and go to our website at sweetnaturalliving.com if you want health coaching via Skype, or you can check out our free e-booklet on how to get started with the raw food diet. Alright, leave your comments down below if you have any questions or comments, and I'll see you in the next video.